Has Call of Duty turned into a pay-to-win game? Hey guys, it's Crisis here, and in this video I am bringing you guys a video talking about microtransactions and supply drops and things about on that case. Now I have a couple things to say about this. I want to first start off by saying there are lots of questions about it, and I'm just gonna say a few of them and talk about them. So one would be, should it be in the game? Should microtransactions be in the game? Now if someone were to ask me this, my response to it would be to some extent. And what I mean by that is I feel like if there should be any transaction, of course, if that's even any, it should be cosmetics. Then again, I do feel like if they're going to implement that kind of stuff, they might as well just take it out completely, and instead of putting it into supply drops, just make it a thing that's part of the game. You know, kind of like what you get when you use your character a lot. You know, you kind of start to get new stuff, as in clothing and stuff like that. Now this kind of means that if there's any cosmetics, I feel like that should be the only thing in them. There shouldn't be any things like weapons or anything that can make a player better, of course. If anything, that should be completely gone, because that's just not fair to the people who can't, you know, pay for that stuff. So yeah, that just basically tells you what I think about it. I don't think it should be in a game, of course, to a certain extent. Now, this is probably going to be, the reason I wanted to start off with this question was, it's going to be the main concept about this video. So carrying on to the next one, the next question slash comment is it fair? Again, what I think about this is, it's fair if it's only cosmetics, meaning only things that will customize your character in-game, as in helmets or body equipment, you know, things like that. Black Ops 3 and Treyarch have actually done a really good job in doing. Now, the only problem that I'm having with this is that kind of brought in weapons and things that will affect the way you play in the game, and that's what I don't like. That's what I think most people don't like, and what most people are annoyed by and don't think is fair. Whatever the case may be, I think it's not fair the way it is right now. Now, if there wasn't any weapons and there wasn't anything that could affect the way you play in-game, then yeah, sure, it would have been a really good thing. Moving on to the next statement, what can Treyarch do to fix this? To be honest, I feel like they've already made an improvement from AW. Now, I know Treyarch didn't make that, but they did make improvements other than that also. If you guys do remember in Black Ops 2, my bad, in Black Ops 2, Treyarch actually had the Peacekeeper, and the only way you can get that was if you purchased the Season Pass or purchased the map pack. So yeah, Treyarch has already worked on this a little bit. They have realized that what they did with the Peacekeeper wasn't really fair, because if you guys do remember, the Peacekeeper was a pretty good gun in Black Ops 2. Now, I don't exactly want to say that they have been perfect with the situation, but I do want to say that they did improve. They did improve from their last game, and especially AW. Now, as far as what they could do to fix this game, well, really nothing, because the game is already too far into its peak, and basically it's nothing too bad. Now, what they could do to actually improve for the next game would be not have any types of weapons be accessible to people who have more money, as in
battle ready.
You should not be able to buy skill, is what I'm trying to get to. And I feel like that's what this game kind of is at this point. Unless you have money, you really can't do that good. And that's kind of what it's become, and that's kind of what people don't like anymore. So yeah, definitely take away anything that could help players become a better player, because that's mainly what is ruining Call of Duty. Next off is the chances. You also have to think about the perspective of what supply drops are and what they're basically doing. Now, if you actually think about it, you only have a certain chance. So it's kind of like playing the lottery every single day. What you're basically doing is you're buying a box that, you know, has a chance and a probability of you getting something good. So if you're the one buying them, you're not only cheating, not much of cheating, but becoming a better player without actually being a better player, but you're also wasting money, and you're not actually getting anything in return, at least most of the time. What I mean by this is you can open up 100 rare supply drops, and that could cost you, who knows, 10 bucks, I think, for, no, not 10 bucks, 60, 80 bucks or so, who knows, for 100, no, maybe more, but let's say you want to open up like 20 or 30 rare supply drops, and, you know, try and get something. You waste 50 bucks, right? Chances are you're not going to get something good, and you just wasted that much money on a game that will basically not have anything in return for. The chances of you getting something good just isn't high enough for what you are paying. And if you can put maybe $50 into supply drops and not get anything good, while on the other hand someone can put in maybe $1, $2 and get like the best thing in the game. And I feel like that just isn't fair, especially since you're paying. If anything, if we are going to have that kind of stuff in this game, I feel like you should at least have a guaranteed way to do it. Now, I know this kind of contradicts myself and says, well, then what's the point? It's even a worse pay-to-win game. Well, to be honest, a pay-to-win game is a pay-to-win game. No matter how it is, no matter how you do it, it still is. Now, yes, this will increase the amount of people who have better guns. Then again, it also increases how many people will be doing that stuff and actually buying them. Think about it. If you have a guaranteed way of getting a really good gun over a way of maybe getting a really good gun, you might be more intimidated to get that thing. So yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. One thing though that I do want to say, when it comes to knives and skins, not camos but skins, as in, you know, you can get different guns but it doesn't change anything. So if they do add in, let's say, the way they add in knives, they add in a baseball bat, they add in a flip knife, a butterfly knife, a wrench, a sword, it's still the same thing. So what this means is, but yeah, guys, when it comes to knives, it will be a little bit different, because as you see here, I have, let me see, I have the wrench. Okay, guys, I got this just recently, and luckily I didn't have to pay for it. But I'm saying, if you see the difference between this knife, or this wrench and this knife, it's exactly the same. It has no difference. All it is it looks different. And that's one of the key things of this kind of stuff. If it looks different but doesn't affect it, I feel like it should be in the game. That's cool. It gives it a little bit of variety, and it basically allows people to look different and not be all the same. But when it comes to things as in, Is it gonna change like the accuracy, the recoil it has, the ammo, the damage, the fire rate? That stuff can be really hard to handle because people can buy it and they can, you know, be better because they have the money, and other people who don't have the money don't really get to experience and have as fun as the other people. So again, it's what you guys think. Leave in the comments below, tell me what you guys think about this situation. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys have, hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.